it still just goes so damn hard. I fucking love it.
Absolutely. Welcome, everybody, to episode 7, yes, of Daredevil River. We are here live on a Thursday night on YouTube.
Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Woo-hoo-hoo, Thursdays.
At 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, or if you're Mountain Time like us, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, fuck those central people that hate.
Yeah, those haters.
They are haters. Swear to stuff.
Yeah, swearing to stuff for sure.
That's right. We swear to stuff.
I'm trying to get myself to sound better. Do I sound muffled to you?
I mean, not really. I mean, it could be that awesome intro that we've got going on.
That's true. I just feel like I can't hear myself.
Are you?
I mean, I can hear you.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Let's check this out. All right. That's a little bit better.
Can you guys hear us out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lewiston, you know, that sounds kind of gay.
Colorado?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lewiston, Colorado.
So, yeah, welcome to our show on YouTube. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the fun things.
All the fun things.
All that, yeah. You can also find us on Instagram and Twitter X at Daredevil River.
That's right.
So please join us there. You get to see some of the stories we post and some of the other content. And we're going to get those things out. We're going to sign up for the...
Sweet.
Yeah, we're going to have some
Sweet.
Editors going on. So it's going to be great.
Editors.
Yeah. So today's episode's called Cheeseheads.
Cheeseheads.
We'll find out why.
Okay.
It's a pretty cool thing.
Okay. That
right.
sounds pretty Midwestern.
Kind of, yeah. Midwestern things.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. It kind of lives in the Midwest of the internet.
Oh, Midwest of the internet.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, it's got nothing to do with like football or any of that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I came up with that term.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
they took it from me. Lambeau Field came up with that too.
Things you don't learn until you're
I named it after Lambeau.
Oh, good old Lambeau.
Lambeau Field, yeah.
Yeah.
So Dan,
Yes.
there's always a lot of shit going on in the world, right?
Yeah, more so than most worlds.
I would say so. I'd say you're correct. I mean, maybe not Westworld.
No, or Waterworld. Shit ain't going on there.
Yeah. Mad Max.
Nah.
That wasn't really a world. It was more
No.
of
It was the wasteland.
It was more of a movement,
You
a
had
cultural
to worry
movement.
about gasoline and staying shiny and chrome.
And then knocking up old ladies.
Well, yeah.
With my gasoline.
Yeah, definitely had to.
Those whores will gasoline.
Yeah, nope, they sure did.
So, Dan, one of the things, I don't know if you've heard of these, they spout magma, which then turns into lava. It's called a volcano.
Oh, yeah. No, I've heard of those.
It's like a mountain that Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh, God.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I remember it. I don't know what happened to them, but, I remember they stuck around for a while, and then they just popped off.
I get it, Dan.
Hey! It's around here somewhere.
So, I wanted to, first of all, show you a really cool video that I found.
Oh, please do. I love cool videos.
Absolutely.
Don't you, audience, love cool videos?
Don't you, though?
I think you do.
So, check this one out. So, just, it says, I found the original video. Wait for it, okay? So,
waiting.
You see a little bit of smoke coming off the top of that mountain.
A little smoke, yeah.
And some thunder, some lightning.
Just hitting the volcano bone.
Whoa!
Bitch. Yeah, what they don't realize is that's the sound of their imminent destruction.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy though, huh? I don't know why that would be such like a lightning rod, as they say.
Well,
maybe like the atoms in the air from like the carbon.
I mean, I don't know if you know this about volcanoes, is that it's a lot of liquid hot metal.
That's true, like the T-1000.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was more room temperature metal, but I get what you're saying. Yeah. That's true.
But all that kinds of kinetic energy and Zeus in the sky trying to compete with Hephaestus in the ground.
Yeah, asbestos. Yep.
Yeah. It just causes the lightning to just go nuts.
So that's the the initial one, right? That's the start of it. Okay.
Right.
So then we go.
Oh, please tell me it gets worse.
We go to just some actual. This is. Can't remember exactly where this is. But just
is that Mount Etna? Etna?
I think it is. Yeah.
Which I believe is also in Greece.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was a really cool video to see, like, at night the way
some say that's where the gods imprisoned the mad giant king of monsters, Typhon.
I was gonna say what's that? The what of the Titans? Clash of the Titans.
Yeah. It's where they hid Typhon. It's where we get the name Typhoon.
Oh.
From Crazy Storms.
What about Argonauts? What the hell's an Argonaut?
The shipmates of the Argo. They were followers of Jason.
Of course, Voorhees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, as he was on his way to get the golden hockey mask.
From Lake Crystal
correct.
Lake. The
correct.
Lake of Crystals.
From the Lake of Crystals. That's correct.
Absolutely.
For all of you out there who don't know your Greek history.
Yeah, Dan, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is something aficionado, if I do say so myself.
This is something pretty cool, and you may know where this stems from. You know how you've seen tornadoes, right?
Yes.
And you know how you've seen helicopters, right?
Yes.
What happens when you put the two together?
It stops.
Yeah,
one
exactly.
or the other.
They counter
one
each
or
other.
the other just stop.
Yeah. So
they just boom, just cancel each other out.
I saw this and it was
and the helicopter just stays in the air.
It was very special. So I had to bring it.
I love special stuff.
So getting a little close there, buddy.
Oh yeah. Oh snap! Yeah. Whoa.
So
okay.
Look at that. Did you see
the
guy fly out of it?
We're holding it together. Okay, maybe we're not holding it together. Okay, this didn't go as planned.
Yeah, look, the guy ends up flying out. Which,
bail out.
I just can't see why you would fly a helicopter that close to a goddamn wind tunnel, you know?
Yeah, no, you're jeez.
Well, so you know when I don't know if you've ever been skydiving. I haven't.
No, but I plan on going.
Okay,
it's gonna be awesome.
All right.
I'm gonna go visit my buddy back down in my cousin back down in North Carolina.
Okay.
And he's got an inn at a skydiving school, and actually posted on our Instagram page.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah,
we have pictures of
the American
people.
Flag.
Yeah. He was flying that as he was coasting down from jumping out the airplane.
Very nice. Well, so when you are riding a motorcycle, right, and you're going fast enough, the speed breaks the air pressure, and so it's harder to inhale. It's harder to breathe. You feel like you're not getting air.
Yeah.
So when you're flying around in a helicopter, the rotation of that tornado is going to have the same effect, and so the dynamics that are keeping you in the air don't work.
Right.
And how does a fucking pilot not know that? I don't know exactly what would happen.
I'd imagine physics stop.
Or you would just lose altitude, or something would be happening that you would there would be some sort of a bad event. What the fuck are you doing flying your helicopter at a tornado? Unless you want to kill yourself.
I mean, apparently he's not. I don't
not
even
anymore.
know if he had I don't even think deploying your chute would be a good idea.
I'm sure he's way too low. I mean, most helicopters,
Not only that, but that'll just pull you straight in with then you'd hit the helicopter, and then it's just a whole thing.
A cow.
Yeah, definitely
bus.
A cow, if not a school bus.
Yep.
And, some kind of gasoline tanker, because that always happens in those situations in which you get the good fiery explosion.
Lawn gnomes probably picked up off someone's yard.
Yeah, street signs end up going through telephone poles.
If you're in Carolina, probably a yard toilet.
Yeah, north or south.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're big on yard toilets there.
I didn't see any whilst I was there.
Yeah, it's like Home Depot, but
they do park on the yard. But their yards are all green.
And they have outdoor bathrooms and garages in the same place.
Yeah.
You just put them both under a tree.
Weirdest thing. Put them both under a tree. They both go through a telephone pole.
Absolutely. Okay, Dan, do you want to play a game?
I love playing games.
Good. So,
especially ones which might, be to my detriment.
Well, I don't know if you'll be great at it, but we'll find out.
Oh, we'll see.
So these are banned, Gen Z, right?
Right.
These are banned words and phrases at somebody's school. Okay?
Oh, at somebody's school.
Yeah.
Not everybody's school, but somebody's school.
Yeah, so let's see.
Is it the same school that has tampons in the male bathroom?
There's enough of them, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, banned words and phrases. Dan, I'm going to have you guess what these are. I've done some research. Some of them I kind of knew, but...
Okay.
Okay, Dan. So the first one is skibidi. Skibidi? Skibidi?
Skibidi?
Yeah, maybe.
Skibidi. Can I phone a friend?
Nope.
Okay.
Take your guess.
Skibidi. I'm going with skibidi. Going places, doing things.
Okay.
Skibidi. We're gonna skibidi off.
It is a way to begin a conversation, specifically if that conversation is based around brain rot. Now, what would you think brain rot would be?
Most politicians.
Kind of.
And the things that come out of their mouths.
Kind of. It is actually like a fixation, like a hyperfixation. So whether it's a person, it's a like Pokemon.
Oh.
So you'd be like skibidi that, Hufflepuff, whatever the fuck,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Skibidi that Hufflepuff. God damn.
Yeah. So
skibidi dude.
Yeah.
Skibidi A. Oh, but in this school it's banned.
Yeah, you can't use it, but but that means that it's prevalent. So I'm just saying,
no skibidi in this Riz.
We're teaching, like Sarah. I think she has Gen Zers, so now she's going to be able to communicate with them better.
Oh, I'm sure.
When she's like, "Clean your room, skibidi," skibidi, clean your room.
Little skibidi, like, clean your room.
Yeah, skibidi, my nizzles. All right, Dan. Next one. Sigma. What is Sigma?
Generally, something you need to apply a cream for. It's.
I think that's
it's
egg
usually
Sigma.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Sure.
You take an egg and
yeah,
Sigma.
Yeah,
you get egg Sigma.
Yeah. No. You definitely want to. So of course, why do they not want Sigma? What's Sigma about?
So Sigma is. It's above alpha. So a Sigma male.
The fuck's above alpha?
That's what it is. So like you're an alpha that's also like successful, wealthy, like you're just killing it more than an alpha. Which I think is kind of cool because our shitty generation talks about how everybody should be equal and that, men are toxic and all that shit.
Whoa.
But the Gen Zers are talking about this is something that is attainable and should be recognized. Like Donald Trump, I'm guessing, would be a Sigma. Joe Rogan, Sigma.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I definitely think there is a distinction, and I'm glad that Gen Z's making it.
Okay.
Dan, what about Riz? What is Riz?
This one I actually took a minute to figure it out,
Uh-huh.
and also had help once upon a time. And Riz is short. It's like short speech for charisma.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swagger.
I hate it.
I kind of like it.
Nah, I hate it.
Yeah.
It's lame. I think it's lame to try and shorten words to make you think that you're doing something new
Yeah.
And it's going to catch on.
But we all do that. Come on, bro.
Hey, listen up, G.
Exactly.
I'm
an OG, G.
You just need to cut that slick, all right?
Exactly.
So I've had enough of that smack you're talking.
Yeah.
Skibbity-doo, you're on your way out of here, all right? Jeez.
So, yeah, Riz would be like, charisma, your ability to attract and hold women's attention and, just swagger.
Oh, so it's a sexist thing. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think men typically have Riz.
Right.
Maybe lesbians. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're not into dudes.
Okay, this one's an interesting one.
Okay.
What is mewing?
It's what a cat does.
That is true. This one's named after a guy, though. Mike Mewing. He's an orthodontist.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
Aren't those the people who tackle your feet?
No, that's a podiatrist. Teeth. The braces people.
Mm-hmm. Like you're getting in their mouth and messing with their teeth?
No.
Why you messing with my teeth with that mewing, bro?
Kind of, yeah.
You're losing your Riz, you Sigma,
You get more Riz by mewing.
Oh. Okay.
Have you heard of Wim breathing?
No.
Okay. So Joe Rogan has had a guy on. I don't know if he's the inventor or he's like the expert in it.
Oh, is he the dude who's got the device that's supposed to help you actually teach you how to breathe, right?
It's a whole like technique or something that you do, and what they say is that when you do it, it starts changing the shape of your skull because like your the way your nose is, the way you're basically all the parts of you when you breathe the right way will get better. Like you'll even get better looking, basically.
Yeah. I think it's the same guy. Of course, it's mostly through commercials where he's advertising a device
maybe
that helps you learn how to. I think it's actually just diaphragm breathing.
Okay. Yeah.
Where most people are used to.
Yeah. Shallow.
Whereas
chest.
it's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where it looks more like you're getting yourself fat, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't move your shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
you don't move your upper body. You're just training your diaphragm to breathe in and breathe out.
Yeah. You're actually doing it the right way where you're pulling your diaphragm down, which makes
Correct.
your gut hang out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Learned that in, the gay-ass choir.
Oh, yeah, the old Ass Choir.
Yeah. It's
Ass Choir
Bill
magazine.
S. Preston Ass Choir and Ted Theodore Riz Logan.
So
Sigmas of their time.
So they time Sigmas.
I heard that was a good game.
Mewing, what he described was that you could basically like use your tongue to put like lateral pressure on your maxilla, which is the top part of your mouth, and somehow change the shape of your jaw and like make yourself better looking. And so it's something that kids do. It's like
Is it a Chad quality?
I'm sure. I heard
that
if you got a shitty chin, you got
an underbite. It's like
or overbite.
There was this thing where like dude would go and try and bust out his Riz like he was a Sigma, and then
but he wasn't.
He wasn't,
yeah.
And so then he turns to his buddy, and buddy slaps him in the face. And then all of a sudden he's got like this.
I have
look,
yeah,
and then he like is like his Riz is working,
Gotcha. Yeah. So you reset his face with a smack. This is like that, except you do it to yourself.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah. I don't know how you say this one. Guyat.
Oh my God.
I think we talked about this one.
No, I know what this is. And it's a terrible reason as to why I know what this is.
Okay.
It's a yacht.
Okay.
It's a yacht. It's an ass that is round.
Yep.
And out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about how I know what it is.
Okay. Because when you're streaming on your Twitch, people ask for that yacht.
No, it's what everybody wants from the Only Dance.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
It really is.
That's what it is. Is it started in like gaming chat?
Yes, it was from my fucking nieces.
Oh, I gotcha.
They said that I had the yacht.
Yeah, that's funny.
We were playing Uno. And they just busted out with this, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Dan has a good dumper on him, so
yeah, it's a back shelf. What can I say?
Yeah. So yeah, that one's basically just a fat ass, a PHAT ass.
Yeah.
In many contexts, I don't know how it's. I don't know if it describes the person's ass. I don't know if it's a verb or like an adjective, but it's something that you exclaim in the chat when someone appears with a big ass.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've got that ass. I don't know.
You got it.
Yeah.
I guess maybe that's where it came from. Scotty, you know best. Just to say, shout outs to the people who are in our chat real quick before we finish this up.
Sure.
Or continue any further.
Yeah.
We've got good old T-Cass.
T-Cass,
what's
up?
Sarah from Cali.
Sarah?
The good old Scotty G has found his way with us.
Scotty?
And then we just had a jump in from good old Jen Marie.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Please continue to chime in and enjoy. We're watching the chat for sure.
Oh, and by the way, I figured we would have a good and festive, which is 1776 Straight Bourbon Whiskey by James and Pepper. We still don't know as to whether or not, Roma might know, as to whether or not that pepper is particularly related to a doctor.
Or black.
Or, wait.
Okay, white pepper, fine.
All right. Or even they've got corn. Like, if they've got corn in there somewhere, maybe that's where it came from. I don't know.
So, the next one, Dan, bet.
I mean, maybe you can bet on it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can bet that that's what's going down. It just, yeah. I hear it from some of my friends.
Yeah, you're pretty much right. So it's another word for like okay, sure, yes.
I know a different one, and I appreciate it a lot more.
What is that?
Dead ass.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Bet. You know, are you gonna go to the Walmart?
Bet.
Yeah, exactly. Did you jerk off earlier?
Dead ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh my God, I shouldn't, but I love it.
Okay, this one, it's the blank for me.
It's the what for you?
Exactly.
What is?
It's the cheese for me.
It's the cheese for you?
Yeah. It's the Stairmaster for me.
Listen.
It's the toasted avocado bread for me.
Okay.
Or sorry, avocado toast. Sorry, I'm not a great millennial.
I can't.
So,
it means something.
Yeah.
I don't understand why this is particular.
It's the feature that stands out about something. So the reason why you would that it stands out for you.
It's the tits for me?
If it's her tits or if it's her gat.
Oh.
You know?
Well, I mean.
So like.
What if it's the dick for me?
Then you would be mostly concerned with that dick, and that's the reason you've selected.
This is just.
Yeah. So like, if you go to Arby's, you're like, it's the, whatever the.
It's the meat.
It's the beef. Yeah, for me.
Arby's.
Yeah.
We have the meats.
Thank
you, good old. Damn it, I can't remember what his name is.
James Earl Jones?
No.
It's the James Earl Jones for me.
Okay, I dig that.
Yeah. It's the Bill Cosby drugging me for me.
This is ice, right?
Why?
Sorry, you said it was the Bill Cosby?
Gotcha. Yeah.
This ice is from your house, dude.
Yeah. They made this really nice date rape drug that's clear and cold. You can slip it into a drink very easily.
Hey, whoa, I mean, these days, 2024 and 2023, people are usually going around roofing people with Viagra.
Really?
Yeah.
Men and women?
I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
They just want to make sure.
Well, what if a girl said, my clit is bussin', Dan?
The fuck is bussin'?
That's what I'm asking you.
That sounds like it's popping out. Like, is that a thing?
Kind of.
What the fuck?
It means...
Oh, my God.
it means when something is really good, Dan. So kind of like this sandwich is banging, my clit be bussin'. After you take Viagra, of course. Right?
I can neither confirm nor deny
How much my clit busts.
any of this.
Okay.
God damn it.
This one I did not. I don't know. I don't know if I found the right thing on this, but Ohio, Dan.
Cheerio?
No.
Oh no, that's Hi Ho Cheerio.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
an
yeah.
old. That was an old game. Ohio. Ohio,
Yeah.
the state,
Yeah.
is banned
Well,
from a school.
you just can't say it. Yeah. I'm sure
So,
within a certain context.
Cleveland.
That's all you could say. Steamer. Do you want me to just tell you what it is?
Yeah, please, because I have no fucking clue as to why the name of a state is banned from a school.
So, I think it's Gen Z's version of Florida Man.
But Florida Man is Florida Man. There is no replacement for Florida Man.
But there is Ohio, which is the Florida of the Midwest.
Are you sure?
That's one of the explanations, and that one makes more sense to me. Because maybe you'd be like, oh, they're white trash, and just say, oh, they're Ohio or something like that, like Whiskey Tango. I was thinking like kind of like that.
Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo. Great song. Bloodhound Gang.
Gotcha. But it also could be something to do with the Four Seasons. Because you can see
The
four
hotel?
four seasons in 1 week in Ohio. I don't think that's it.
You can
though.
do that in Idaho.
Yeah, but
Just go to Idaho Falls.
Ohio's sexier, I think.
It doesn't sound like it if it's banned from schools.
All right, Dan. Let him cook.
You know,
What do you think, Dan?
that he's on fire, and he's cooking.
I mean,
I'm so outdated, bro. This is. I'd say this is where we go to die, but we ain't dying.
I have a feeling that
We are immortal.
I had a feeling you wouldn't be great at this, Dan.
No, I'm not. Most of this, I'm too fucking old for this shit.
Yeah,
Like fucking
Lethal
Danny
Weapon.
Glover
Yeah.
and Lethal Weapon. I'm too old for this shit.
and that was the first one. I'm pretty sure, and he did like 4 more.
Three. Did they do Lethal Weapon 5?
I don't know. I'm close.
Fair enough.
So let him cook means let him do his thing.
Okay.
You know, like while he's making beats, let him cook.
Is that like does he need some milk?
While he's making meth, let him cook.
Oh yeah, let him cook.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with Heisenberg.
Yeah, exactly. All right, finally, Dan, I think you might have this one. What is a baddie?
Oh, that's something that you fight in a video game.
Not
You
in
gotta
Britain.
fight the baddies.
That's British, but we're still
No. This is like in Mario. You gotta fight the little baddies, the little Koopas and the
Oh,
turtles and stuff.
yeah.
They're little baddies.
Yeah. The Goombas, I believe.
They're specifically the race of Goombas
Yeah, exactly.
and turtles.
Which is racist.
It is racist.
It's funny that
absolutely.
Mario and Luigi are fighting Goombas when they are themselves
Yeah. Well,
and Wops.
yeah.
So tell me what a baddie is, Dan.
I just said it.
Okay. Well, it is a young lady who can hold her own and take care of herself, and she is attractive and independent. She's a baddie, like Bad Baby.
So a Latina
I mean, yeah, if she's independent.
or a black woman?
Sure. Or a white woman.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Just no Americans. No,
Oh.
Sorry, no Native Americans.
Oh yeah, nope.
I mean, Pocahontas was all right.
Yeah, no, she had the. Yeah, I can't fucking do it, man. I can't fucking do it.
But Dan, I think you did pretty well for an old
Yeah.
guy, because I wouldn't have gotten. I probably would have maybe gotten 3, like Riz.
Like Riz was the most obvious.
I think Batty was pretty. I mean, to me at least, you know. I'd probably just 'cause
yeah.
depending on what circles you run in, and you know, I run in a very cool crowd, very hip.
I can't run in circles. I'm working on it. I'm working on running in circles. And we're actually this week might have been my last day of mandatory physical therapy. But I did some good improvements.
Now, Dan, when you say mandatory, you were directed by the state probation board to go around to all your neighbors. It's not physical therapy. It's you have to tell them that you live there now.
Doesn't that make you gay?
I mean, most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time. But no, so I was instructed by, since I had surgery in January and shit, and they replaced my knee.
You busted your knee falling off a truck.
I fucked it up so damn good.
Or somebody fucked you up, but
but you
got hurt at work.
Oh God, I got fucking so hurt at work.
Yeah, now you're a cripple.
I'm working on not being crippled. Damn it.
Yeah, but it's a state of mind.
It really is.
Yeah,
it really is. Yeah. So, in physical therapy, I've been increasing weight and stuff, and they gave me this.
Well, yeah, but that's your guyat.
Right. No,
you've been increasing weight in your
this definitely helped.
Midsection.
I can guarantee you this helped.
Uh-huh.
So, started doing leg presses a couple weeks ago. Started out at 110, and then the following I moved to 130.
Mm-hmm.
And then this week I did, and that was 3 reps of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So this week I did 1 set of 10 at 150, and then I did another set of 10 at 155.
Okay.
And then I did another set of 10 at 160.
Okay.
And then I did hamstring curls at 75 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Three sets of 10. That's fucking rough, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's rough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, good damn, that shit's rough.
Is that where you lay flat and you do it, or are you sitting up?
No, you're sitting up, and you're just bending your knee with the weight. And then because I am used to driving large trucks, so getting up into a truck, you have a very large step. I have to be able to get this yacht up into the truck like a baddie with the Riz. Make sure I'm not busting out my pants. Because you got to watch out for that. You can't go skibbity in that Ohio.
Yeah, you can't bust it.
Oh, man. So it's a step for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 16. I did a 16-inch step from the floor, no weight, just to be able to step up onto there. I did a set of 10 of those, and then I did 11 and a half with 40 pounds, and I did 9 and a half. That was on set, and then did a lateral set to where I'm on the side with 40 pounds at 9 and a half.
This is very detailed, Dan.
Well, I said I was going to share my fucking progress. God damn. Fucking calm down. You had all these other questions. I'm just sharing a little bit about me. Fucking calm your yacht over there, you bussin' Ohio baddie.
Also Sigma.
Yeah. No, you ain't no Sigma.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you are. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, no, my progress is going well, and
well, and that was supposed to be maybe your last one before you go see the surgeon?
Possibly my last one. Next week I go visit the doctors, find out exactly what they're saying now.
And what did the physical therapist say? Did you reach all your goals or?
Oh, I exceeded all of his goals every
okay.
single time.
Good.
Like, he would have kept me at minimal, and I kept pushing because I'm like, fuck you. I'm just...
Because you're a baddie and a Sigma.
I guess.
Yeah.
Got that skibbity-doo Riz. I don't know.
Do you feel that you...
Fucking bet.
...are ready, like, to be off the chain, as they say?
Get it off the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man! As long
Would
as
you
it
say
ain't
bet?
As long as it ain't no pussy on a chain wax, I'll tell you that. Fucking bet. So, I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
If they want to release me next week, they'll release me. If they don't, then it's the PT for me. So just fucking making it work, man.
Yeah.
And
then you're supposed to have your Marine buddy put you through boot camp, huh?
yeah, essentially, yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's gonna put me through the rings.
Yeah.
And up and down.
Make you
and
into
back
a man.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't realize that's what he was doing.
Yeah, not some sissy.
Fuck.
Yep.
Time
That's
to
good.
be a man.
No, that's awesome.
That's all right. I won't be telling anybody about no more feelings, and
Yeah.
my feelings don't matter because
Yeah.
it's like, so why don't do guys have feelings? Nope. Every day I'm struggling. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's my 2-3 cents.
No, that's awesome.
Because of inflation, it's not
Well,
2 cents anymore. It's 3.
Congrats. And that's like, what, like 5 months? 6
7.
months? 7 months.
7 months
Damn.
since surgery, yeah.
Oh, I meant just like of physical therapy because you did it a little while without.
7 months
Really?
of physical
Okay.
therapy. Yeah, I started doing it the following week. Like I had
Yeah.
surgery,
Wow.
and then the following week I started physical therapy.
Yeah. I mean, that's a long time to be fucking laid up and
Yep.
not functioning at the level you hope to be,
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
That's crazy.
And hello to Margot.
Oh, yes, Margot. I was going to mention with that last thing, Scotty's got to be the coolest guy I know.
Oh yeah,
probably.
no, we're fucking. He's pretty much putting a bullet in us at this point. He's
Yeah.
almost written us off. Either he's laughing his ass off,
Mhm.
or he thinks that we're so fucking wrong that
Yeah.
he's the one who needs to run our show because he thinks we're a failure.
He just keeps he sits there reading Urban Dictionary. That's all he does. I'm like, hey, Scotty. I was like, take a break, okay? And then they're like, let him flame. No, wait, let him
Let him
cook.
cook. Let him cook.
They're
Let
like,
him cook.
Let him
That's
cook.
right.
And I'm like, all right, just keep reading Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, that's right. He's
Yeah.
got the riz.
Absolutely. Okay, so. Okay, so this is something that, we were talking about the UK before.
Yeah.
They're having all those fucking, like, people getting arrested, and, like, this dude got 20 months for a Facebook post, basically.
Yeah,
where,
no, I fucking saw that shit.
Yeah, crazy shit. So this is something that isn't the same thing, but it's fucking crazy.
Hey, I don't care who you are. That's called a peeping Tom.
Yeah.
And that is illegal in everywhere in the world. This fucking peeping Tom.
So just listen to this one. It's
okay.
Sorry, what are you doing?
From High Court Enforcement.
Okay, and what do you want?
So obviously you owe £1,328.56p,
Yeah.
right? Because obviously unpaid TV licence.
Okay.
Obviously, I've come around here to collect the payment in full, or we remove goods up to the value of the 1,300.
Okay, so why are you coming to the side of my...
So he's coming from some sort of
something
bill enforcement. Basically, they said his TV license, which I'm guessing is like your cable
I'm
plan.
guessing it's got to be like his fucking Netflix account.
Well, and the whole thing is the BBC and all that stuff's state run. So I guess he's a fucking some kind of a collection agent.
Some kind of a pervert
that comes to your house. He's like looking through the fucking mail slot and then going to like climb in the fucking window and saying, yeah, you owe us £1,300, which I think is like $1,500. And he says, well, I'm here to collect the payment in full or take $1,500 worth of stuff from you.
Yeah.
Which is fucking crazy. So here we go.
My house, opening my window.
Because if there's an open window, we're allowed to gain access to the property, sir.
So you're saying that you legally can climb through my window?
That's exactly what I'm saying, yeah.
But you can't though.
Can you just come and open the door, please, sir?
Come
and open the door.
Come open the door for what?
Come and speak to me.
Okay, but
I'm not shouting at you through a window.
I've not got a TV, so why am I going to pay for a TV license?
Okay, alright, well, you do have a TV.
How do you know I've got a TV?
Because I've already walked around your building, I can see one in your living room.
What a fucking creep, dude.
I don't know if he's the problem. I think it's the fucking... If there's a guy that is allowed to climb through your window to collect 1,300 pounds of money from you or goods,
right?
I mean, that's like back in the old days when the king used to be able to fuck your wife before you did or whatever.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
before you got married.
Yeah.
Christen them.
I think it was your wedding night. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It
yeah,
was the
so
king's right.
you wonder
Thank you, Scotland.
if this has something to do with why people are fucking pissed off. So I just wanted to share that
No,
because
I was saying the dude with the like fucking peeping in the windows and shit.
well, yeah,
He was the fucking creep.
but that's his job. That's what the court allows him to do, which means there's laws in place. You know, or maybe not laws, but statutes or whatever the fuck it is. You know, that's, dude, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up place.
That is a fucked up place.
Yeah. I'm like, I wouldn't go to the fucking UK. I thought I would. I thought that would be a place that I would actually visit. I'm like, nah, not ever.
No, especially with people getting in trouble, and arrested and getting prison
Yeah.
times, not jail times, fucking prison times, like up the butt prison times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially in the UK. For
There's a lot
shit
of-
they say on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Face fucking book.
Yeah.
I'm
Walking
glad
around
I've
with
been
machetes,
clean
okay.
for that shit for over fucking 4 years.
Well, and Sarah just said that's when you call 911 and tell them to come to your house because this dude's going to get shot. Well, the thing about that, Sarah, is they gave away all their guns.
They don't allow guns in Britain.
No, well, they gave them away. You know, that's
Yeah.
really what it was. Is the people
Unless you live in the country.
well,
No,
okay,
in the country.
yeah, for
'cause
hunting.
you got to
purposes,
kill
sure,
shit
Sure,
in the country.
you don't have to, but yes, yeah, you can
No,
for
you've gotta-
quail hunting
You've
and
got to
fox
kill
hunting
shit.
and
It
whatever
doesn't
other
matter whether
gay
it's a
hunting
clay
they do.
pigeon or a rabbit. You got to kill shit in
Yeah.
the country. In
And-
Britain.
And that is the reason why our Second Amendment is right under the First Amendment. First Amendment, you get to say whatever the fuck you want. Second Amendment, somebody doesn't get to break into your house to take $1,500 worth of shit because of your TV bill.
Yes, and fucking the craziest thing is the UK tried to come down on fucking our man Musk.
Yeah. Yep.
Tried
Saying he's
to come down on Musk if he was gonna fucking
Yeah.
like
Incite civil war or whatever. Yeah. Yep.
because of X
Yep.
and if he didn't watch what he said
Mhm.
with the Trump master,
Yeah.
that he was
And-
gonna get fucking like they were gonna try and extradite him to the United
Yeah.
Kingdom,
Yep.
which he was never a citizen of in the first place.
No. Well, and that's the thing too is they weren't just saying it about just him because like I was talking shit to him. You know, like
they were saying it about anybody.
any American. Yep. And I'm sure depending on who you were, they would come after you. But the fact that they would,
you
yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah,
What
show
we
up
did
here.
about it? Fucking come take our guns, cunt.
But here's the thing too: if the right people are in office here, you don't get extradited by them coming and kidnapping you. You get extradited by your government cooperating with them. So, if we had a certain government in place that didn't have our best interest in mind,
Stalin?
I would probably rather have Stalin than I would the people in the UK.
Yeah, he'll at least just kill you.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Then,
You'll end
you
up
know.
in one place.
Yeah, the
with
gulags
everybody
sound
else
nice.
you know. No,
Yeah.
mass grave. He'll just put you in a box.
Yeah,
No, he won't even put you in a box. He'll
Yeah,
put you in a big
but
hole.
he'd have the Muslims under control, so that's nice.
They
you know,
just wouldn't
like
be
the
there.
Chinese.
They just wouldn't be there.
Yeah, well, they send them to the camps up north and then collect their organs and hair.
Correct. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Chinese. That's
The Uyghur Muslims. Yeah.
That's Chinese.
And
put them in a museum.
okay, well, yes, there is that.
Like-
It's more of an exhibit. But
Well,
yeah.
it's the bodies exhibit.
Exactly. Yeah.
They use fucking dead Chinese people,
Yeah.
and put them on display in a museum.
Yep. It's convenient. It's also convenient how you could go get a kidney in 3 weeks if you want it. Don't worry, they'll have a perfect match.
Oh,
in
yeah,
3
no,
weeks
it'll
for
be
you.
a 100% perfect
Yeah.
match.
They just need to check your DNA real quick, and then you can show up anytime you want.
And then you're fucked because they know exactly who you are
Just
and
so
what you're
happened-
viable for.
No,
You'll
well,
get the kidney you
no.
want.
You're a witch,
but you're losing your lungs.
You're a rich United Arab Emirate dude. You're a prince from somewhere, and then they just get your DNA, and then apparently there was someone executed just a few days ago as criminal.
Ah,
It's weird how it matches up.
Weirdest thing.
The timing is so good.
Damn, that's
Here in America, we have to
That's-
wait for a motorcycle
that's
accident.
streamlining right there. And you
Yeah.
got to hope that there isn't too much gravel on it.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to kick the dust off that kidney. So, that's you know, that's the state of the UK. I didn't want to bring up all the riots and shit. That's just something that happens.
There are
there,
riots?
right? Yeah.
Oh my God.
How
okay, just
how
keep
would
going.
that happen?
Keep going.
So this is this one I wanted to bring up because it's a farmer in the UK. Okay,
Was he just trying to have a succulent Chinese meal?
actually, that guy just died.
No.
Yeah.
Please tell me it was because of a succulent Chinese meal.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Please tell me that's why he died.
No, I can't remember. Actually, I should. I'll bring the clip next time for
Please.
it. It's such a good fucking.
He was he was a hero of
It's
ours.
the best arrest of all time, and I think he was in. I think it was Australia.
Yeah.
It was one of those gay places, either Australia or England.
Fucking Kathmandu?
Yes.
No, it was
Kathmandu.
it wasn't Kathmandu. It was
Tasmania.
no, it was another place. I can't remember what it was.
So this guy, he's a farmer, and do you remember all the Germans that were rioting, like the German farmers?
In the 40s?
No, this is just recently, like because they were like raising all the gas prices and like doing all this stuff that basically.
In the 30s.
No, that was a whole other thing.
Oh.
Recently though.
I did see this hilarious thing. Germans can only work on arms up to so height in the gym.
Yes, I know. Yeah. He's like
nine.
Yeah. He was just bringing it up to shoulder level. Yeah.
Any higher, we can't do it.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden, the fucking Gestapo starts playing in the background.
So so here's just an idea of what's going on, and I think the same thing's happening in the U.S., which is just a precursor to communism.
Talking. For the last 20 years, we've been attacked by the political classes telling us how to farm in the countryside. Our family have looked after the countryside for over 500 years. We don't need townies to tell us how to farm. We're now being paid to stop growing food and grow wildflowers. It's insanity. And we're thinking of ceasing our production after 500 years.
Okay, you're right. This isn't just a problem in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing it in Idaho.
Okay.
They are doing it in Idaho, and they've been doing it in fucking California for a long-ass fucking time.
Yeah.
They've been telling them that they can only water their crops so much.
Yep.
They can tell
Well,
them
with California, that's because they don't have any fucking water. But yeah, basically, you know, fucking Bill Gates is buying up all the fucking farmland.
In UK?
No, here.
Oh.
You don't know that? Did you know that he owns like fucking half or 75% of all the farmland?
In Idaho?
No, in fucking the U.S.
What a cock.
Yeah, and so
You own the computers. Knock it off.
You can go a little heavier. So basically what it is, and actually it's funny because Kamala Harris was saying something about this, where she was talking about how,
the borders are?
or maybe it wasn't Kamala, it was somebody in that circle, you know, but I think it was Kamala, was saying
Obama?
that maybe the government needs to take over the farms so that they can run them or control them or whatever the fuck it is, which is exactly, if you remember Holodomor, how people starved to death because the government took over the farms and nobody knew how to fucking grow anything. And
so remember these words, people. Remember these words. Soylent Green is people.
nobody knows what that is, Dan.
I don't care. They'll figure it out. Soylent Green is people.
Yeah.
You'll all be able to eat, but it's going to be something close to Soylent.
No, I think
Soylent
it's going to be bugs.
fucking green.
They want bugs to do it. And by the way, there just came out a study that cattle are carbon negative, not all the carbon positive shit. And by the way, we need way more CO2 in the air. We need way more. Like we are at the lowest level in
the craziest
in tens
thing
of thousands
is
of
that
years.
we actually need more CO2
Mhm.
than fucking oxygen.
Well, I mean, for all the plants and all the fucking crops and all that shit.
For us.
Uh,
Like, it is actually more important for there to be carbon dioxide for us to actually emit.
So you exhale carbon dioxide because of the carbonic whatever acid cycle.
Yes, but oxygen only makes up
21%.
Correct, of our atmosphere.
Mhm.
And we need more carbon dioxide.
I think carbon
Then we
dioxide
do.
is 0.4% of our atmosphere.
It's just
Nitrogen's about
it's,
72%.
Yeah, we need that nitrous, man.
Nitrogen, sorry, different.
bring it down.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's one of those just crazy things where you're taking the people that are the most important, for the the community or for fucking the environment, for everybody, for the economy, farmers, people that create the food, and you're paying them to do wildflowers. Because I think honestly, part of the reason why there's such bad inflation and like trucking and all that stuff, and fuel prices, is they want to make food scarce. Because when they make food scarce or they make it too expensive, people are they aren't focused on anything else.
Correct.
Like
toilet paper.
No,
We were all focused on the toilet paper for a hot minute worldwide.
I'm just saying the bottom rung is food, toilet paper, shelter, So like if you control those things, there's no higher learning. There's no higher senses. There's no enlightenment.
And here's the crazy thing that it affects. And the best way to describe it, and I'm going to get loud just because it's better expressed this way.
Don't scream.
I will try.
Or at least.
No. I know how to handle this part.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite roles from the actor Gary Oldman.
Okay.
It's in Leon the Professional.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, who is that going to affect? Everyone!
Yes. Absolutely. Well, but if you're...
The context was way different, but still.
Yes.
I loved it.
If you have that, if you're an elite, like all of the politicians and all
the
of the
elites?
All of the elites, they have access to things that we don't. It's a ruling class, and they've taken the middle class and pushed them to the bottom with poor people, and so now it's
they want all of the fossil fuels for their personal private jets.
Well, and they want to do a carbon credit. So
the fuck's a carbon credit?
So it's a credit card where if you order meat, or if you use gasoline,
it's
or
to
if
keep
you
track of what you're doing,
have a campfire, or if you run your heater, or if you use electricity.
Do you got to swipe it at the fucking campsite?
I think it's
right
kind of
on
like a social credit card or something. So yeah, if you have any of those things, you are increasing your carbon footprint, which would then deduct your carbon credits. But here's the thing. Maybe if you're a good boy and don't use your carbon credits, me as my rich man can buy those from you. And so I can go jet off to the south of France as much as I want, and you poor people get to stay home and use no heat and eat no meat because you need that money just to survive.
You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat.
So that's what's going to happen if the people that are wanting to be in power and really need to be in power, because if they don't, they'll lose everything. Yeah. And so this is what happens then, Dan.
Okay.
So in 2004, our Martin Haymeyer was losing a dispute with the local zoning commission, and he utilized a heavily modified Komatsu D355A bulldozer to wreak havoc in Granby, Colorado. So if you see it here, there's actually...
oh my God, that's a Michael Bay Transformer.
He welded steel. He welded steel plates and concrete all over it.
Oh, I heard about this guy.
And he just had these little slits to see out of.
He went on a fucking rampage.
Yeah, he drove through everything. He just destroyed like all parts of the city. He did not. No one was killed. He got it stuck. I can't remember. At a hardware store. Basically, he couldn't get it out, and so he ended up killing himself in it. But you'll see little memes online about it.
I'm sure it took him a long time to get in there.
Well, to get in there and weld himself in, I don't know exactly how he did it.
No,
but yeah.
no, I'm sure it took the authorities a long time to get in there.
I'm sure. Yeah.
To get after him.
Yeah, they were using snipers. They were using anything they could, and nobody could fucking do anything.
Get the grenades! It's impervious to grenades!
Basically, yeah. And it's just funny because, yeah, you'll see memes. You'll see memes about the state of the world as it is. I mean, like, that farmer, how far is he from doing that? I mean, you know, hey, we don't have guns. We don't have anything. Well, let's fucking weld some fucking, you know, steel onto our tractors. And that was the thing about Germany is those guys were badass. They like all came on their giant tractors and their fucking, you know, reaping machines and whatever they are. And they went up to like Parliament and they started like you know how a chipper, like a wood chipper, shoots wood out.
Yeah,
they were shooting manure and fucking and garbage, like just throwing it into the machines and just spouting it all at Parliament. It was fucking great.
Here's an interesting Nazi fact.
Okay,
they invented meth.
Well, I think they used it.
No, they definitely used it, but it wouldn't surprise me if a German came out and was like, fucking...
Yeah.
Because, no, they definitely used meth on their soldiers.
Oh,
the
for
Nazis,
sure.
The Nazis definitely fucking used meth.
I think the kamikazes as well. Yeah, same time.
In Japan?
Frame. Yeah. I think they methed out their
I'm
their
sure
kamikaze
they methed
pilots.
out.
Yeah.
It's the only way for them to stay awake.
So something that's soothing, Dan.
Oh, we're going. Oh, that's not soothing?
Well, if you think about, yeah, exactly. That would probably actually relieve a lot of tension. To drive a tank
He was
made out of a
probably
bulldozer.
jerking off the whole time.
Maybe, I don't know.
Rubbing one out for God.
Okay.
This is probably a biohazard, not just because he shot himself inside that tank.
Yeah, exactly. Who's gonna mop? So there's.
Let him cook.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing his thing. Let him cook.
Fuck.
So there is a, the homeless are a big problem. People stealing stuff is a big problem, right?
Yeah.
So something that Walgreens has done, and I don't know exactly where this is. I'm guessing it's probably in California, or some other large city.
Stuff still is working in California. Sarah, you gotta get with us on this.
I don't think it really is, but so here we go. They are going to use classical music to deter people from committing crimes.
Oh, I watched this one. It was great in Biodome.
Nobody's seen that one either, Dan.
Okay, take a listen. It's a sound you might not expect to hear outside of downtown Walgreens. The store is just one of several now playing classical music outside.
Chicago.
But the tunes are not for ambiance. NBC5's Charlie Wojciechowski explains.
This was the scene last month at a South Loop 7-Eleven. A teen takeover had left the convenience store in shambles. The next day, while debris still littered the street, speakers on the building blared opera. Music is the new tool here at Walgreens stores in River North.
I'd have been fucking hanging out. I love classical music.
Certain types of people do, Dan. Let's say they have a classier way of, classier riz about them.
Oh no, yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
But it was what I was getting at is there's this 90s movie with one of the Baldwin brothers, Tony Baldwin. And
wait, not Steve or Daniel?
Correct.
He's less famous than those two?
No, actually I think it was Daniel Baldwin. It was Daniel Baldwin.
He's the fatter one, yeah.
Yeah. And Polly Shore.
Okay.
The relative of the late great
Mitzi Shore.
No, I was actually going to say of he died Richard Simmons.
Oh, yes. The doppelganger.
Right.
Yeah.
And they did a movie called Biodome.
Uh-huh.
And at one point in time, they fucked up the world inside the dome so bad that it was so beyond saving.
Okay.
And so to try and get them out at one point, they had decided to use musical torture.
Yeah.
But they chose the safety dance.
Oh.
And so they were
all... isn't that the Austrian one?
Yeah.
If your friends don't dance. Yeah.
Leave your friends behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, but they were like putting it on blast as like psychological torture.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's relevance. Relevance from the 90s. Yes, the 90s are still relevant.
Speaking of the 90s, during the Gulf War, a friend of mine he's a Marine. He is part of the Engineers Corps. So they're the guys that would like blow shit up, blow up bridges and build bridges and shit. Yeah, it's a cool job. So basically the infantry go in and the troops go in and kill people, and then they come in and, detonate bombs and do whatever they got to do.
Yeah.
So one of the things he told me about was actually they had to shoot a lot of dogs. So he's like, yeah, we would be, going from building to building, and then, there's these wild dogs in the fucking streets, and so to keep the soldiers from getting attacked, they had to snipe dogs.
Oh, God.
But one of the things that's interesting is they had to set up a giant speaker system. Or no, sorry, they have the Muslim call to prayer system.
Right.
So they came into Baghdad, and they hooked up CD player or whatever to that system, and they blasted Lionel Richie all night long.
Yes.
Yeah. So, all night long.
All night.
Yeah, because I guess they had been bombing all night and doing all that. Yeah. So, anyways, it's thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. So using music to keep people from hanging out in
that
large
sounds like
groups.
using it against the youths.
Yes, the youths.
Them damn street youths.
Yes, teens. Yeah, so I thought that's pretty funny, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind hanging out and hearing some Vivaldi.
Oh yeah,
Especially
they busted out some Flight of the Valkyries, dude.
Mm-hmm. So speaking of great places,
Okay.
California, Sarah.
Oh God.
Yeah. So this one has to do with I don't know if it's a new law or whatever it is, but there's a petition for release after 25 years of service or served since 1990.
In the pens?
The penitentiaries, yes.
Yeah.
And then it includes people who have killed up to 2 people. So if you've served...
You've only killed 2 people.
If you've...
Get the fuck out of here.
You can be released after 25 years served. If you've killed 3 people, no. If you've killed 2 people...
You're staying in.
You're good.
Yeah.
And it doesn't count for serial killers or law enforcement killers. So, that's nice.
So
right?
law enforcement who are killers.
Well, and I mean, think of all these people that are, if you kill yourself, yeah.
Well, no. Like law enforcement who's been locked up because they killed people.
If you've killed more than 3, they can be released
kill
if
people?
they've killed 2.
What if they killed 5
sometimes.
people?
No.
Is that a serial law enforcement killer?
I mean, I guess. A serial teen killer? Yeah. But the serial killers and law enforcement officers, law enforcement killers are not eligible.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they're raping
Sarah,
everybody out here.
You could could be getting Uber rides from somebody who's only killed 2 people.
Only 2.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the chances that 2 serial killers will be in the same car?
Well, if you think about how much, if you think about how much, how many people get life, or even without possibility of parole.
Love that serial.
But they would be eligible now. So after 25 years, you're good. So rape, murder, all that stuff, you're forgiven. Just murder early. That's what I've always said.
Thanks to our vice president, I'm sure. She had a big hand in that.
Okay, so here's something I put in here just for us.
Okay.
So I just thought this was funny. So white noise wasn't helping me sleep, so I tried black noise instead.
Scotty, please pay attention. Fucking downtown Denver in the 90s, baby. Oh my God.
Did you hear what's going on in Denver?
No.
Okay. So there's an apartment complex, right? The person just did
I'm pretty sure.
The owner did like $300,000 worth of renovations in it,
Okay.
which I'm sure still doesn't make it nice. But what happened is now Venezuelan gangs, or one Venezuelan gang, has taken over.
Is it the 13?
No, it's not MS-13. They're Honduran or Ecuadorian. I think they're Honduran. But I think it's like, Tres Aguas or it's something like that. I don't know.
Three
something,
Waters?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
But
it's better than Tres Leches. You don't want to fuck with those guys.
yeah, they have gas.
And
Lactose farts.
and their mamas.
So
They'll
they
fucking come at you with a fucking chunkla. Kick your ass with a fucking sandal, I swear.
So they've taken over the complex. They are basically they're not like forcing people to leave, but they are squatting in it. And Denver's laws doesn't allow you to like evict or have the police or have any of that shit because the owner has tried to get them to, because they're not paying rent.
Fucking squatters, I swear.
But
to God.
what they're doing is then they're having their illegal immigrant friends move into the place and squat as well, and then the gang is collecting the rent. So basically, they've just taken the building from the owner of that building.
Damn, talk about getting fucked in the butt by force.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, they've called the
For
FBI,
money.
they've called the city, the state, everybody.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, and apparently, Genevieve was saying that we're late on that last story on the.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean,
I really don't. We were talking about other important things on other platforms.
yeah, but here's the thing, Genevieve, you didn't tell us. Okay.
No,
we're not getting any feedback from you. Dan, do you remember when we were in Afghanistan?
Yes, I do remember.
Lovely honeymoon.
Yes.
So there's these guys. I don't know if you've heard about them. They're called the Taliban.
Oh yeah, I got towels from them.
Yeah. Yes, the Towel Band. The Towel Band.
Yeah, they folded them quite nicely.
Yeah.
I fold my towels that way now.
So what these guys are is a religious zealot, Sharia law Muslim group that likes war and harming the West. And so, anyways, they've been around for a while. I think they popped up after the Soviet Union failed a war over there, and so
Okay.
they have a lot of Kalashnikov rifles, the AK-47s.
Oh,
Well, when Trump was in office, he wanted to get all the soldiers basically out of really everywhere. He wanted to stop having our involvement in all these places. But you can't really leave like a vacuum, a power vacuum.
right.
So you have to like train people and have them set up their own security forces and all that shit, right?
Yeah, and you got to give them a bissel.
Yes. So is bussin'. So
They were
Skibbity.
bussing in bissels?
Yeah. So Skibbity, we're all focused on Afghanistan.
Bet.
So and we'd been there for 20 years, I think. It's been a long time. So basically since 9/11 or a
About
few
9/11.
few years after that. And so what happened was Biden ended up pulling the troops out.
He pulled out?
Kind of in the middle of nowhere. And what happened was the airfield that everyone was kind of leaving off of, kind of like in Saigon, where everybody was like getting the hell out of there and leaving people behind and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's where you saw maybe the Afghani people like hanging onto the plane
Yeah,
and like
I
falling
saw
out.
that today.
Yes, so that's
Yeah,
exactly what we're talking about.
I'm so like behind the times.
It's cool. Yeah, no worries. That was a few years ago. So
Yeah. No, I'm
the big problem with that is that
fucking thanks, COVID.
we gave them all of our people had to leave. 13 soldiers were killed that day.
Let them cook.
I would not. So yeah, 13
Yeah,
soldiers
they'll
were
eat 'em.
killed. Marines, I think one Army soldier and a Navy, sailor, were all killed
Straight Ohio.
for no reason. And so and actually my Green Beret buddy, one of his friends was on that plane.
Straight Sigma.
So but what they left behind
Was the cat.
was I can't remember what they're called. Connex.
Oh.
Connex are basically like shipping containers full of awesome shit. And so what we left there was
Are they always full of awesome shit?
Yeah.
Or is that just
either
in
cash,
video games?
either cash or weapons.
Or people?
Not really, no.
No,
But
they got the
but I
people
think
out
they
the
had.
Connex?
I think they got like a shitload of money, shitload of
Oh, okay.
American dollars.
Oh, God damn it.
Like vacuum sealed on a pallet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where my money went.
Yeah. So, anyways, they ended up getting $2.5 billion worth of military equipment from that airfield.
I was wondering where my taxes went.
Yeah, and so here's just the video of the Taliban having a nice parade. So this is, they have helicopters, they have Humvees, they have armored personnel carriers, they have all of our shit. So rather than us, smoothly exiting and, perhaps giving these things, if we were going to leave them there, to, the new Afghan government.
Was this
and
within
military.
the last couple of years?
This is right now. This just happened.
No, I mean that we left all this shit behind.
Yeah, like 2 years ago
Like
or whatever.
2 years.
Something like that, yeah.
Sure wasn't Trump.
No.
No.
Trump was getting ready to like
He pulled out like a boss.
No, Biden.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No. It was like ramping down or whatever. I don't know. They're trying to mobilize guys out because you can't just leave a vacuum. You can't just have all
Apparently they did.
Exactly.
They're the fucking Kirby's.
Yeah. So,
These
anyways,
fucking Hoovers over there.
we can look forward to fighting them at some point.
So we'll be fighting with ourselves.
Well,
but we'll be more skilled.
Or we'll spend a lot more on the Department of Defense budget. So, that'll be nice.
Hey, does anybody want to go visit the Glass Bowl across the seas? It'll be really nice this time of year. Sure,
saying
there'll
that-
be waterfront property.
Do you want to see something cool, Dan?
I always love seeing something
All
cool.
right. So this is, in places probably like the UK where you can't actually defend yourself.
Is he aiming at his gat?
Kind of.
A gat at his gat?
So it's a camera with a paintball gun full of rubber bullets.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
with a Nokia?
Yeah, the old 7130. Yeah.
That shit's indestructible.
Yeah, so basically it'll just start pegging anybody who,
Damn. Usually you got to pay double for that kind of action.
Yeah, pretty cool though, right?
Fuck yeah.
I mean, would I prefer that over a gun? No. But
as long as you use enough lube, the pegging isn't that bad.
Is it a nice thing to have?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
Absolutely. Especially if your kid's trying to sneak in,
And there's a snake on it?
Okay, here's something cool that I saw.
Okay.
This is so just like the UK, you're not allowed to own guns. Australia is the same way. And actually Australia, like, they just took the right away like within the last 20 years or so. Maybe it was the 90s. But basically they had somebody shoot up, a school or something like that, and so all the gay Aussies went, "Oh, we'll turn all of our guns in."
Love is love, cunt.
Yeah. So, anyways, this is what the police found at one gentleman's house.
Just a couch at the suburbs? No, not by a long shot.
No.
Oh, wow. The police reaction. Seeing the secret entrance revealed to a gun lover's treasure trove. Officers finding a range of weapons at the property: handguns, shotguns, more than 1,000 rounds of ammunition, plus a
Only
workbench
1,000?
equipped to modify firearms. Even an underground shooting range, complete with pulley system to set the target.
A bunker, an underground shooting range, an arsenal of high-powered firearms
An
right
asshole
in
of
suburban
firearms?
Perth. It's just incredible.
The stash also included a 50 caliber rifle with ammo,
Oh
a
my
weapon
God,
designed to
that's
penetrate
badass.
armored vehicles, even buildings.
We also found a suppressor, suppressors, which are like a silencer. That's illegal. Body armour, illegal. Unsecured ammunition and unlicensed ammunition, illegal.
Across Australia, it's the fear of police that guns like these can and do end up in criminal hands.
My heart sinks every time I see a firearms burglary where more than 10, sometimes 20 and 30 firearms are being taken from a house.
The bunker builder, there in the orange shirt, former professional fighter David Iceman Letizia, pleading guilty to several firearms charges. He was fined just over $3,000 with the weapons destroyed. He's also been charged with building it without council approval. Paul Kadak, 7 News.
Pretty cool, though, huh?
You lost a bloody fucking legend, mate.
Yeah, and I'm surprised it's only like $3,000. And so he must live out in the middle of nowhere. I would bet.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah,
that's heartbreaking.
That's
compared
a legit
to everything
setup.
he fucking lost. $3,000.
Well, and think of how much all that shit
Australian?
cost. Well, and only 1,000 rounds of ammo. I'm like, that is nothing.
That was all they found.
I mean, I don't know. It's probably hard to get in Australia, but
No, he
I'm
was
like,
making his own.
I'm like, if you picked 5 houses around here, there's literally probably 10,000 rounds of ammo. Yeah, I'm just saying that's gay. So, anyways, I thought that was pretty interesting. I also wanted to show you this while we're talking dude shit.
Yeah, fucking dude shit.
Russia has this new weapon.
Love new weapons.
So let's see. So the Russian Sun launcher. So it's called the TOS-1A Solsyuk Blazing Sun. And basically, from what kind of I gather from it, is like an incendiary sort of device that like kind of scatters the explosions.
Okay.
And they burn hotter than an atomic bomb. Apparently, like burn hotter than the sun, like a fusion reaction. So we'll just kind of see it. It's not like super up close or anything, but I'm pretty I think this is very far off. So the sun launcher. And so this is what they're, I don't know if this is being used in the Ukraine or if this is just a test, but it's a...
Is that like rounds going off?
Yeah, so I think you fire or so there's like 24 tubes, and so I don't know if each one of those is a rocket, but yeah, like when they pop, it's like a little sun going off. And like, yeah, I'm sure
Jesus.
I'm sure it I think it what did they say here? So it creates overpressure. The overpressure caused by the explosion is lethal, destroying structures, vehicles, and personnel within its effective range. The weapon is said to be worse than the atomic bomb. The combination of heat and pressure makes it particularly effective against fortified positions, bunkers, caves, and urban environments.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So crazy shit.
Yeah.
So the TOS-1A is classified as a heavy flamethrower system.
Damn.
But it functions as a multiple rocket launcher equipped with thermobaric warheads, and baric is pressure.
Oh, my God.
These warheads create intense heat and overpressure, making them particularly devastating in confined spaces. So, fucking crazy shit.
To say the fucking least.
Fun dude stuff. Actually, I've got... Dan. I think we're almost we're getting close to the end here.
Yeah, we're about there.
Okay, well, I just wanted to say this to everybody. So, I don't know if you guys remember this. Monkeypox. Are you familiar with it?
Yeah, a chocolatey breakfast cereal.
Yes. Good, delicious monkeypox. Cocoa monkeypox.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Turns your milk brown.
Yeah.
Because it's chocolate. Not because it's shit.
Are you familiar, though, with monkeypox?
Yeah, clearly.
Okay. Well, for those of you who are not, monkeypox is a disease that I believe started in Africa. And
who fucked a monkey?
Didn't
get AIDS.
It's a rare viral infection, and what they found was that only gay men were getting it. And so,
wait, you sure you're not talking about AIDS?
No, it's a different thing, and it's not deadly, but I guess it's really painful, and like you get it around your face and
they
stuff.
Went ass to mouth. That's how it happened.
I'm not sure. But I just wanted to show you this. So Monkeypox is a rare viral infection that does not spread easily between people. It is usually a mild, self-limiting illness, and most people recover within a few weeks. However, severe illness can occur in some people. All right.
Okay.
So that's one thing. And here's the director of the director of the WHO, the World Health Organization.
Today, the emergency committee met and advised me that, in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. I have accepted that advice. The detection and rapid spread of a new clade of Mpox in eastern DRC, its detection in neighboring countries that had not previously reported Mpox, and the potential for further spread within Africa and beyond is very worrying. In addition to other outbreaks of other clades of Mpox in other parts of Africa, it's clear that a coordinated international response is essential to stop these outbreaks and save lives.
It's not affected here, so we're good.
Interesting how there's an election going on. You remember how there was an election going on when the last thing happened?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So basically
yeah,
what
but
they're
we're
saying...
all fucking used to that shit. Fuck off. We're not masking up again.
Exactly.
We're not taking shots in the arm again.
Exactly. And that's what that last person was saying by posting that, is they're like, hey, before they wipe this off the internet, please read it, because they're like, oh, it's another, thing of Mpox. It's like, yeah, well, first of all, it only happens, it's sexually transmitted between gay men.
I'm pretty sure I saw this man talk about SARS-CoV-2.
Yeah. And it's one of the funny
spike
things.
Protein.
They were talking about, they said, oh, why is there an outbreak of monkeypox? And then they showed, Pride Month and like this huge pile of men on top of each other. I think it was South Park.
Yes.
Very funny. Yeah.
Yes. All right, everybody back in the pile.
Yeah. So
we've got to stop all the goobacks from coming back from the future to get our jobs.
So yeah,
we've got to fuck each other in oblivion.
So don't be afraid of Mpox. Just don't bang each other in the butts. It'll be fine.
No, you just don't do it with men.
Yeah. At least one of you.
Strange men.
At least one of you don't.
Strange men. You got to know the guy. At least 15 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
15 hours.
A long flight.
It doesn't matter. You're good after 15 hours. Mm-hmm. Solid.
A flight to Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you go up to Thailand to get yourself a ripstop.
I didn't even show you the cheesehead thing. God damn it.
Well, hurry up.
I'm trying. I had so much shit to get through.
That's still one of the most gangster fucking pictures of him. And we had it.
It's not really him.
No, it is.
Yeah? What did I do with it? What the fuck? Oh, it's right. It's the next one. Okay. So this is the new trend on.
Oh, I've seen this shit.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Come on, internet.
You need the sound for a minute. Not all the way, but you need the sound. It's crucial.
Oh, God. So it says, basically, there's a new trend of throwing a piece of cheese on a baby's head to get it to stop crying. She just slaps it right in the face.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
These kids are going to be scared of grilled cheese when they're older.
What the fuck?
Pretty good, right?
Oh my God.
That's funny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, now watch this.
Okay.
Let's see. June 2017, 13-year-old Karimbir Chima lost his life after a classmate at his London school threw a piece of cheese at him. Karimbir had multiple allergies, including dairy, wheat, gluten, egg, milk, and tree nuts.
So how did he live?
Yeah, to this point.
So he was allergic to life.
Pretty much. Although he did not ingest the cheese, it made contact with his skin, causing severe allergic reaction. He was quickly taken to Great Ormond Street Hospital in London. Tragically, he died a few days later, and his parents made the difficult decision to turn the life support off. Cause of death was determined to be post-cardiac arrest syndrome.
You don't even have to go even like 2 minutes into the movie 300 about Sparta.
Oh, yeah. You throw them out in the cold to the wolves. And
how they dealt with fucking, oh my God. I fucking can't.
Well, Dan, I hope you're impressed that I put that together with the other story, because nobody else did that.
No.
It's a first. You guys saw it here first.
Yeah, high five.
Yep. So, Dan, I think we're to the end of the episode.
Yes.
I'd like to thank everybody for being here. Please check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Daredevil River.
That's right.
At Daredevil River. So join us there. Please subscribe to this channel.
We still have the Daredevil River Boy contest going on.
Sure.
Show us your best Daredevil River.
Yeah.
Send it to Instagram at Daredevil River.
We're always looking for...
And we still have a couple more weeks before it's revealed as to who's got the best Daredevil River Boy.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether you think you're an artist or not.
Yeah.
Fucking throw it out there. Join the club. Join the fucking... And you know what? We might do something neat with the winner.
Yeah. You could do a logo. You could do your... whatever, some sort of art.
You just be creative and
you
fucking
could do
throw
a
it out
song.
there. I don't care if you go and it's
Freestyle rap?
completely hatred. Like fucking
Okay,
throw it
yeah.
out there.
I mean, if there's a bunch of swastikas in it, they probably have to be subtle.
No, I think we'd still show it.
Yeah, but subtle. I'm just saying.
Subtle, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have to blur anything.
Subtle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We're on YouTube, not Rumble.
Correct.
Although we probably should get on Rumble. Send
No.
it swastikas all day.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you, everybody. I've been Super Dan. That is Stephen Paul. This has been Daredevil River. We are the Daredevil River Boys. Episode 7 in the books. Episode 8 next week, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. Fucking goddamn it, 8 Central. Sons of bitches. We love you. We love all of you. Thank you for joining us.
See ya.
Like, subscribe, share.